can always get to the workout another time as long as we get the interview though.
Okay. Hey, it's your girl Kiara, and no, we're gonna leave it there. Hey, it's your girl Kiara. Welcome to the podcast On My Fucking Control. We have a special guest, Andre, former trainer, and I'm gonna let him further introduce himself.
What's up, everybody? My name's Andre. I'm a personal training manager. I've been training for a little over 5+ years. I've been working out in total for over 10 years. It's been a part of my lifestyle for pretty much my whole entire life. And I'm just a lover of fitness, honestly, if I'm being completely honest.
Oh, that is awesome. I want you to talk more about your upbringing.
Well, I mean, I don't know if too many of y'all know Colleen, but I was born and raised here. Grew up. Dad passed when I was 12. So I was raised in like a single parent household. So from kind of like that point, kind of instilled into me the fact of kind of learning how to do things on my own and kind of, working for myself. My mom was very healthy. She's a nurse. So wasn't nothing but like water and healthy foods in the house growing up. So that was it's kind of been like something that's been a part of me for so very long that it just became a habit over time. So healthy, living life, high school athlete, college athlete, did 3 years in college, played football. 3rd year, broke my forearm. After that, just kind of focused on school, but at that same time, I kind of had to learn how to bring myself back up as far as like physically. So that's when I began my true love for fitness. Worked out all the time, joined a company called Herbalife. Did that for like 7 years. And that's where I learned like the nutrition aspect of everything. And then in the midst of that, I got my personal training certification. And at this time, I lived in Arizona. So I trained out of Lifetime Palm Valley in Arizona for a couple of years. I moved back here 2019, and then just working out here. The personal training manager at the time asked me, hey, are you a trainer? I was like, yeah. She's like, do you want to train here? I wanted to tell her no, because I wanted to leave. I didn't want to be back home. But everything in my body just said yes. It was crazy. Fast forward, now a year and a half later, now I'm the personal training manager, and I'm just excited for like all the avenues that I can kind of continue, in the fitness industry.
This sounds very interesting. So I have worked out for, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years maybe, but you've been my trainer. So like when I came to you, I know,
4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I do not miss that. I do not miss that.
I was a new baby.
You were fresh. You were fresh.
Yeah,
it was fresh.
I really didn't learn about about exercise and how it can improve your mental health. I recognized I had some anger issues. So like when working out, I would be more...
Yeah, you used to get crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, like I was releasing all that negative stuff, and I was recharging.
Yeah, felt better. Yeah,
I felt great. I felt so much energy, and I could do better. I was thinking clearer. So like, you saying that this was your lifestyle, how do you see that at one point in time, how the benefits of it, like, when you were facing your personal challenges, because everyone has personal challenges.
For sure.
How do you feel like working out and having this type of healthy lifestyle has benefited you, or like?
I mean, there's so many different, ways that you can kind of approach it. But from just a mental aspect, going through anything in life, the gym and kind of your body is the one place where you have total control over it. Everything else you have going on in life, you don't really have too much control over it. But, when you come in here and when you step through the doors, that hour, that 45 minutes, that 2 hours, however long you give yourself, you got total control over, that time period. So whatever you want to do, you can make the most of that. So if you want to come in here and you want to, half-ass it.
Yeah, you can do it. It's all right.
If you want to come in here half-ass it, then that's what you're going to get out of it. So from just like a physical standpoint and a mental standpoint, I know that if I can come here and push through tough times, when I meet tough times in life, I've already had that practice of pushing through whenever things get hard. From a physical standpoint, of course, everybody want to look good. So, you know what I'm saying? You work out so hard and then you get home and then you walk by the mirror and you see yourself. That's a good feeling also. So, fitness is a huge aspect when it comes to like mental health. And then the side benefit is just you get to look good on the side.
You look too, yeah. You let to look good and feel good.
Exactly.
So let me see. I have a couple more questions here for you. How would you, people are talking about working out and healthy lifestyles, and they see it more as a trend. You know, there's people that are working out, posting videos, and probably they don't have the experience, and they're just showing up there. I'm not trying to, I respect everybody. I respect everybody's, hustle. But, we're not trying, the intention of this interview is not to really like force them upon them to work out, but to see, how it impacted us.
For sure.
And how the benefits that comes with it. And I wanted to ask, like, if you weren't working out, you were facing certain things. I know that you said that when you work out, you push yourself. You're pushing yourself mentally, meaning if I can lift this amount of weight, if I can put myself into this amount of pressure, you gain this type of confidence that, like, I'm like, okay, when I go out of here, hell can come loose, and I'm ready.
Exactly. I mean, so like, it's just one of those things of, there is the trends of, the workouts that look cool and the fads and all the different things that's going on, which isn't wrong because, in hindsight, it is getting people to work out. So that's the most important part. But, sometimes it kind of helps them, kind of has them working out for the wrong reasons. You know what I mean? Because then you meet something, or if you do a couple of videos or you gain a couple of followers, then all of a sudden you hit that wall, and you hit that wall that's a little bit stronger than you are. It's just because your foundation isn't solid. The real reason why you're in here isn't solid. So that's why you have those difficult times where you don't come into the gym for a couple of months, because you're not really doing it for the right reasons. So whenever you meet something that's difficult, it makes it a little bit tougher. Exactly.
So what is your foundation?
Man, so like I told you earlier, my dad passed away when I was younger. He had a lot of health problems. So, being that I have a kid of my own now, I want to, be able to grow up, experience all those things that, I didn't necessarily get to experience. So I got to take care of the one body that I got, long enough to at least, see her go to college at least. If I can see her go to college, I'll be happy. But just to be healthy, that's the main reason I work out. It's health, foundation. It helps me establish like my daily routines. It's like a big part of it. And I feel like whenever I'm not, physically active, or I'm like messing up, or I haven't been in the gym, that's when things are I got like a lot of turmoil going on, just because, something that's a solid foundation of mine that I haven't really been getting to.
I definitely feel you on that. I think like when I slack and I'll be like, it's like 3 days I haven't worked out. I get irritable. I have little to no concentration, or like I'm just disorganized. Like
all over the place.
All over the place, like a tornado. It's crazy. So I want to. I know you did your certification and you have like 5+ years of trainer, but exercising for over 10 years or more. What are some things that you feel like working out, let's educate them a little, like what working out really happens in the physical part of your body? Like what are some of the hormones that maybe are like... for one, working out, having a good workout, sweating, getting that heart rate elevated, releases those natural endorphins, of course. People start to feel good. That's like a feel-good drug that gets released through the body through working out, pretty much. But as far as physical, there's so many different avenues. One, just having a good mobility and stability. So like a lot of people, by the time they hit like 27, 28, it hurt to get out of the bed, or it hurt to do like certain things or move. So establishing, a good foundation and workout routine kind of helps you stay
active and what they like to call the play span a little bit longer. So whatever you want to do in life as far as physically, you can significantly increase it as long as you have like a good workout routine, good supplementation and things like that. So it helps just kind of keeping you active and keeping you here as far as like with all the people in your life, just a little bit longer rather than, you know, sitting at home, you know, on the computer all day or not really getting your heart, which is a muscle itself, pumping a lot. So therefore your heart can't pump as much blood throughout your body. So therefore it starts to decrease. The muscle starts to lose its strength. When you come in here, you get cardio at least 3 times a week, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. It helps build that muscle up of your heart, which helps pump more blood through your body, which helps burn more metabolism, all those good benefits from it. And that's just with cardio alone. Then you add in, you know, weight training, resistance training into that. And then there's, you know, numerous more benefits when they come along with that also.
There you go, there you go. So like, what are something that you would say you would advise people that are watching at home of like, if they're wanting to start to gym, like sometimes it's like, oh, I don't know where to go, or I don't know what to do, or how to start, or like, what are some things that, little tips you would recommend them?
You know, there's a couple quotes that kind of best fit with it.
Okay.
It's like don't quote me on this, you know, I didn't read my book before I came in here. But I want to say that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Oh. So it's like, you know, everybody wants to be able to come in here 3, 4, 5 days a week, but small steps, man. Start with 3 days a week. You can make Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's a good start. That's the recommended average for everybody to come is at least 3 days a week. At least, I want to say they said it's 45 minutes of activity as far as like 3 days a week is considered having a healthy lifestyle. But just take it a day at a time. Don't be too hard on yourself. You know, sometimes you hit a little plateau, sometimes you hit a little wall, but it's one step after another. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Ooh, I like that. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Well, there you have it. That's our interview for today. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next podcast. Adiós. I see you guys. I see you guys in the next episode. Toma fucking control. I should redo that again.
We'll probably have to redo that. It was good though. It was natural. It flows a little bit. It was flowing.
That's going to the bloopers. But it's like, I'll see you in the next episode. Toma fucking control.